Hello, lovelies. Welcome to the dollhouse. I am Kira, your yarn host, and today I am exhausted. But new things, and I want to share things, and I'm tired of making 3 double crochets over and over and over right now. Today is Tuesday. We are waiting for more advanced equipment to come in the mail for podcasting and recording and such. So, you know, Amazon Prime used to be same day. Then Amazon Prime was 2 days. Now Amazon Prime is like, it'll get there. So, it'll get here. What did get here? Today was an epic mail day. Joann's Halloween yarn. I'm one short on these. I did write a letter. I wrote an email. But Joann hasn't gotten back to me yet. So I may have to call them. But their big twist value, this is Vampy Red. Their big twist value has 3 different Halloween colors, and hopefully it's not just for Halloween, because seasonal yarn is very hard to get when you live in a teeny tiny state. Anyway, big twist value, 269 yards, 4.3 ounces, 121 grams if you do that way. Vampy Reds, which is beautiful. Beautiful. We've got Jack-o'-lantern. These are all the same size skeins. They're all the big twist value. So, you know, same stats. 100% acrylic. Squishy. It's squishy and marshmallowy. It feels like big twist yarn. I like big twist yarn. This is my absolute favorite. This is Witch's Potion. And anybody that knows me from social media, from any social media, knows that purple and green are my colors. I have a whole purple and green theme going with the tattoos. Excuse the bat wings. Bat wings get flappier as you lose weight, which I find odd. But everything kind of gets flappier as you lose weight. Speaking of flappy, Chunky Flamingo Apparel. Not a paid advertisement. Actually fucking love this shirt. Excuse my language. But I do. It's a small veteran-owned company down in Texas. This way. Chunky Flamingo Apparel. I'm going to have to send him a blanket. I have to talk to a couple people and find out what weather conditions are like in Texas, because I don't know if it gets cold in Texas or not, but I guess we'll see. But he's getting something in the mail because chunky AF. I also got just the brand yarn, and he sent a freebie of purple. He sent me a purple shirt for free. So I had to throw this on because chunky AF. Anyway, coffee. Get myself straight down a little bit. I challenged myself in the beginning of the summer that I have never made a shirt. I've never made a sweater. I've never made a cardigan. I kind of don't want to take the easy way out and do like the hexagon cardigan. No offense, not saying that's cheating, just saying don't know if I want granny squares in my cardigan is all. Just me, personal preference. So I decided to make it into a sweater instead, because I don't have enough in my life that complicates things. Let me do something I haven't done yet. So, I have had 8 skeins of Premier every day in toasted marshmallow, which I do not even think they make anymore. I really do not think so. It's an anti-pilling acrylic. It's Premier anti-pilling acrylic. It's smushy. Smushy, smushy, smushy. But I have had these, and they're all the same lot number. And I've had them sitting in a bag, waiting for an idea. So, Cinnamon Stitches said, sweater. My brain said, sweater. I have never made myself a sweater. So, I am working on a sweater. This is where your arms go. And this is where your head goes. It's a crop top right now. But, sweater. This is a back. But will soon be sweater. I have to make sleeves, and I have to make it not a crop top, because I am one of those people that believes just because you can wear it, just because you have the physical ability to wear it, does not necessarily mean you should wear it. I physically have the ability to wear crop tops, but no, not happening. Not happening. Nobody wants to see me in a crop top. The one thing I wanted to show you today, I forgot to get. So now I have to create a mild earthquake and go over here, because I made one of my kits and I forgot to grab it. Please sing your old music. And excuse the earthquake as I sit back down. I'm bedbound a lot. Some days I can't sit up. So this is like my station here. This is where I live. So everything's pretty much right here. But I did a video on the little crochet instruction box. And I am terrible at patterns. I am terrible at reading patterns. I am terrible at following patterns. In case you didn't see the previous video, I got a kit to make the Hello Mushy Duo, which came with very weird shoelace feeling yarn, which I did not use because it feels like a shoelace. It feels like a cheap 90s shoelace, and I do not want that. So it has instructions for both of these. So I picked the little blue guy, and I said, okay, little blue guy looks easier. Let me work up a little blue guy, and we'll just do it in linen so I don't waste any of my spiffy yarn. So here is my little mushy guy. Pretty much as details were given to me. He came out pretty good. He came out pretty good. He's a happy little guy. I have never actually, this is my first set of safety eyes ever. I'm so proud of myself. Look, he's not like back hills, Ozarky, inbred, one eye up here, one eye down there, which I so thought he was going to look like when I was done. So when I finished him, I said, okay, well, knowing what I know, and knowing how the stitches stitched out, 'cause actually, if you stitch it out, it looks like this. And knowing they look like that when you stitch them out, I said, now this I just made with linen. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And this one I did with blue ombre big twist from Joann, and with a plain white from Hobby Lobby, because I knew they were different sizes, so I knew they would stitch up different. If you can see, he's got little red eyes. If you know what kind of mushroom he is, you get bonus points. He's a fun guy. That's not in the instructions, but I figured if I just had, you know, smaller stitches down here and bigger stitches down here, because the Joann's has less fibers in it. If you stitch very densely, it does make a very tight pattern. And I knew that the I Love This yarn has more fibers in it, so it would make bigger stitches. So now he looks like an albino penis envy. And the real odd thing to me is I did it on just a lark, just to see if I could actually follow a pattern, because I can't follow patterns. I can't follow written music either. It's just, brain says no. Which doesn't make sense, because I can follow a friggin' recipe like anybody's business. I can follow given instructions. I can follow a tutorial that I watch. For some reason, you give me things that look like that, yeah, my brain's non-processing that. But I managed to take a stitch marker and just move it up and down so I knew what line I was on. I haven't made the red one yet, but I'm kind of proud of myself that I made 2 of the blue ones. The second one came out exactly the way I wanted it to. And I had them up on Twitter for 3 minutes with a, hey, look what I made, before somebody said, can I buy those? So I sold them. My phone just rang. So I sold them. So they're sold. I wasn't even gonna, I was just gonna put them up on the shelf. I told him, I said, those are just prototypes. Do you want me to like make you ones? And he's like, no, I love those. Okay. So my mushies are going out in the mail. And if they don't go out today, they'll go out tomorrow. When the boy has a doctor's appointment, I can just send the mail with the boy. And then I don't have to leave the house. That is exciting. That was exciting. Okay, so my overall opinion with the crochet kits, they're fun. If you don't know how to crochet, I would not go this route. These would be fun to give kids that are just learning. These would be fun to give teenagers that are just learning. A lot of it has to do with, in my opinion, I have not found any of, all of my kits are made in China. All the kits that I have bought so far are made in China. I have not found one with nice yarn. I got a succulent kit that came with yarn that actually looks like yarn, but you could probably scrub a pot with it. And this yarn is just 90 shoelaces, and that's not even yarn. So with the $20 you would pay for your average kit. Some of them go up to like $35, which is whatever. But for that much money, you could buy yourself a decent quality hook. You could buy yourself decent quality yarn. And you can look up any pattern on the internet and it's there somewhere. In one form or another, it's there somewhere. The kits are fun. The kits are fun if you need physical motivation. If it's like, look, I did it. I have a thing. They're fun. I don't think they're worth the money put into them. It's nice that I have gotten kits from big box that have come with plastic crochet hooks. So I will give these credit. They actually came with a metal crochet hook with a decent enough handle. It's got the rubbery, grippy Clover or More style handle. And it's a good, sturdy quality hook. So, it's better than I thought. But really, if you're just learning how to crochet, unless you need that physical, it's in my hand, I did it. Just get yourself a really nice skein of yarn that you like the feel of, and get a hook and look up patterns. Because if you look at the yarn sales, you're going to be able to buy goodles of on sale yarn for $20. I'm processing. Brain is on slow today. My piercings don't want to sit right. Don't mind me. I'm staring at myself talking, and I've done this for 15 years. You would think this is not a problem, but usually I'm used to like people typing, me answering back, and not actually just talking to myself. I had the wonderful idea that since these are not very tightly wound, and my cat does like to sit on yarn. She likes to lay on yarn. She likes to keep me from working and put her paw on it, or put her butt on it, or put her tail on it. So I decided to turn them into cakes. Because what I have learned with the yarn valet is you can take a yarn valet and you can put one of these skeins on it and it works just fine. You can put a large flat kick on it and it works just fine. These things, no. So I have to cake them first, which I guess gives me something else to do, which is fun without a table. But you know, we do what we can with what we got. So that's what we're doing. I have armchair covers to work on that I need to get doing while I'm feeling okay-ish. Feeling okay-ish. Oh, what is today's date? I have an appointment with somebody this week. What is today's date? I don't know. Anyway, I need to go look that up now because I have an appointment coming up this week and I don't know when. Thank you for joining me. As usual, like, subscribe, click the things and the stuff, and yeah. My lovelies. Thank you for being here. Come back next time. Maybe we'll wrestle with murder yarn some more.